What is good, FLV? We are here again for one more game in this Season 18. This time between Fallen Champions and Uncles. It seems we will be having once again a Lotus. This map seems pretty popular amongst FLV teams. I've seen it played quite a while now. And on the side of Uncles, we'll be seeing some pretty interesting picks. The double duelist apparently, with the Neon on the Jet coming in, no race. So that could be a bit of an issue to break the Cypher utility. Okay, there's the Sova to account for that. But yeah, I mean, they're still pretty much wrapping around their composition, it seems. They're checking what each of them want to play. On the side of Fallen Champions, we have pretty standard stuff. The Breach and Fade, double initiator, the Cypher, the Omen, and the Race. Pretty standard stuff. As I said, it was either that or the Viper to sub up for the Breach. And we will, in the end, eventually be having the Race and Jet. So the Race instead of the Neon is probably just slightly bit better so that you can nade for those trips on sea. And it's a pretty similar matchup. I think I kind of prefer the Omen here to the Clove because I always like the potential of that flash, the potential of those one-ways, but a Clove, if played correctly, can be extremely dangerous. So let's see what these two teams have in store for us. You can see that Fallen Champions starting on the side of defense. And, well, they're gonna let Cypher Jolteon play alone on C. This is something a lot of teams have been doing, just letting those Sentinels players run on C alone and just have a 3-stack A to fight for that A control, because it is the harder site to retake. And as per usual in FLV, the pistols is gonna be a 3-man hit or a 4-man hit towards C main from the side of the attackers, and just having the Sentinel, in this case Vives, taking some of that space on A main in case they want to retake it later. But he will start rotating over pretty soon, and Battle actually gets the first pick up to Jolteon. As I say that, the side is already being taken. And, well, that will be all the control taken now. Senor could face some trouble here, and indeed, she will full Battle Gnome. A beautiful shot on her head, and he's heating up. He's looking for 3. There it is, the 3rd is found. 22 HP, can he found anything else? Well, he can find a 4th. He's on for the ace. This guy is insane. Ontario will find Vives. Gordant will take the frag, so sadly no ace for Battle Gnome. But a 4 on the round, already working towards that race ultimate. You love to see it. This guy, when he heats up, he can be disgusting. And there it is. The Vandal with the heavies probably will come out in the end. Okay, no, he decides to go for both satchels and small shields, which can be a bit of a riskier play if the enemy team decided to force it. Fallen Champions decided to force, but they won't. They'll just have that Sheriff on the side of 3ZVA and the Ghost in the hands of Kintario. Once again, looks like pretty much a repetition of last round, just sending it into C with that race nade to break the trips. Jolteon will be waiting here for them.
My eyes are down.
And let's see if he can find something. Nope, Arcane Trader puts just to tap into his head. The Roomba will detect people in Waterfall, so that much is clear. And Battle taking a lot of space already. He will find 2 here. I don't know if he's ready for this. Well, he sees 1, he sees 2. This guy is absolutely ridiculous, and Arcane Trader at the same time gets 2 more. Both of the duelists combined for all the 5 kills in the round. And 6 out of 8 old orbs for that race. If they can take 1 more orb, if they can get 1 more kill, that could be a tool to flip this bonus on its head. And I mean 6-0, what else can you ask of him? Really, really good player. And now we can see a bit of a different look. Trying to put more players into C, and now the read is perfect from Uncles. Just standing on main, waiting for the Fade utility. Will punish that Fade, and well, there's the kill. A main is taken. And oh me, oh my, just when Fallen Champions change up the setup, that's exactly when Uncles decide to adapt, and Valorant gets one more, cannot get the 8th. 7-1 start for him though, extremely good value, and even when he kills the smokes. That will make this retake so very much harder. West tags onto the people heavens, he spots 2 of them, that's a lot of information. Energy Trader, oh, almost gets the second. 3 CVA though, gets West on side, so it's not all said and done. It's a 2v2 and Vibes will manage to get Mad Libs, 3 CVA with the refrag, and now it's a 1v1 with Vibes is 50 HP. And Gordant, such an experienced player. 3 CVA had the read, but Gordant has the aim.
Is this
there we go, the
easy?
bonus is
easy.
converted. And Lotus, such an attack favorable map. We can see why it's the pressure of having to hold the 3 sites, is the pressure of never knowing where you'll have to adjust. That is usually what brings the ruin to the defenders. 3-0, and now the economy, of course, not looking too hot after losing that buy round, so 3 Sheriffs, a Stinger and a Marshal will be the buy here. Let's see if the one-way can provide some value. And 3 CVA pushed up into this close-mounted position. I don't know if they're gonna clear him though. The Dizzy Flash will spot and force him right back with the satchel. And that's all of C main taken.
No more charges left.
Double nade to break the trips and push the attackers back. But this time they decide to open the door, go contact B, and there's the first kill for Balano. He pops the ult, maybe a bit of an overheat moment considering this was an eco from the side of the defenders. He will have to pop it eventually. There's no waterfall sound, that will get no one. Then he can go one more and almost gets the third. He spots one more, he can't get it. Not quite, but he will live him 56 HP. And CR, she's so weak, she's so dead. All left up to Madlib. Can he make a miracle happen? No, he cannot. 4-0. As the attacking rampage continues. And of course that was an eco. We didn't expect it to be an easy round to win. It's this round that starts being crucial for Fallen Champions, because if they lose this round, they will start into a cycle where their economy will be buy one round, save the next, and rinse and repeat if they keep losing. So they will only play half their rounds as buy rounds if they lose. The other half will have to be save rounds until they win a buy.
Where are you?
The Gecko Flash will already clear that mount position. Cypher Cage from Jolteon to deny any information as to the positions of the players. The Omen Smoke to deny the aggression here. And once again, Uncles playing pretty passively.
Oh yeah!
The Gecko Flash will spot no one, and it's the Gecko ult that will clear all of side and CT. It will be reclaimed. This Arcane Trader wants to push Waterfall. Oh, Sarah, that's 4 people, but actually 3. You don't want to be running into that.
Spike planted.
And somehow, some way, it's numbers advantage. Both Fallen Champions, but a lot of tags, and the Thrash is beautiful. It will detain 2. Gardant with the flash can't take 1, cannot make anything else happen, but that's Namers equalized.
1 enemy remaining.
Battle and Gardant combined for more, and it's all left into Kentario. He cannot make anything happen at all. 5-0 and into another save that Fallen Champions go. That is definitely rough. This map is so good for the attacking Balnome is having a tear. Gardan 7-0 as well. Arcane Trader not far behind in 7-3. And honestly, it's just the rest of the team, they're not even doing bad, it's just they're not even needing to find those kills because the aggressive pressure from those duelists, from that initiator, is being enough to just wipe them all off from the map.
You did good.
That was sort of default into a main coming from the side of Uncles. Cypher Cam to clear close. One could have crossed trouble, and that's why Battlenome is holding this nade indeed. That nade will confirm nobody is in the close position. Jet dash forward to get some space. And the tree door will be open. The Rupa clear close. Tree position needs to be clear. There's the bit of spam. There's the check. Get flat on the side, and side retake will be started. The sand is broken, and Fues takes down stream. 3 CVA. 4v3 already. Oh, that Senior and Madliv combined for 2, and now all of a sudden, numbers are equal. You'd love to see some of this gas recovered, and Kentario actually kills Gardan, but Bives gets the refrag onto Madliv.
Cover going out.
So it's all left onto Battlenome and Kentario and Senior. What can they make happen?
Standing.
Well,
One
Battlenome
enemy
gets
remaining.
one, Senior gets the refrag onto Bives, but she's left so weak. Battlenome will spam a bit. He hears
You
the
have
steps.
got to be kidding me.
He knows she's not on, and Battlenome is good for it. 12 and 2, 6 KDA for this man.
You're up.
He is
Stay
ridiculous right now.
Going back in.
Not necessarily. I'm switching it up a bit.
I don't quit.
Well, we'll see how this one goes. Next full buy. And there's a judge in the hands of Arcane Trader, the Jet. Popping blades, of course. They want to have the close quarters option.
Here.
The updraft will clear the man's position. Box will be spammed, indeed. Nobody holding that. And well, Kentario, a beautiful shot.
Shadows traveling.
Oh, and 3 ZVA finds Battlenome. And it all crumbles. Could this be the one round the fallen champions need? Well, the plan will be going down, but 5v3 retake should certainly be doable. The ult ripped right off. Crash will confirm. Nobody on link as of yet. The fallen champions are prepared for this. The recon is beautiful. West with 2. The 3 CVA will get the last. As Madliv makes sure Fuez lives no longer. And that will be all. 6-1 now. They stabilize. They staunch the bleeding. It was a really, really important round to make sure they didn't go into yet another eco. And oh well. It seems like they have managed to do just that. Yes, they lose 2 guns. But they're able to make up for it. Just 1 sheriff on the hands of Madliv. Let's see if they can start to get comfortable into this defensive position. Oh well. It's a 4-man hit actually, into A from the side of Uncle's. Vibes, just making sure he has some control of that flank. He has some control of those sides, just in case they decided to rotate back. It doesn't seem like that will be the case. The site already being taken, Wingman will be thrown for the plant. Every member of Fallen Champions waiting up on heaven. West, this is a dangerous position for you, my son. And I think they know it, and Jolteon plants Arcane Trader, and that's the Cypher roll, and 3 CVA fans Battlenome. 5v3 retake now, and they have all the information they could ever want. West will fall. And in the 5v2, Gardan
player
takes
standing.
one, but Jolteon gets him back. Now what can Vibes do? Well, not much, since the defuse will be coming through anyways. Vibes will just be happy saving this gun, I think. Yep, there it is. And, well... This is the 6-2. This is the second round they get in defense. Probably they started adjusting here. They started understanding that they can play retake, that Uncles is prone to playing very fast. And indeed, I'd like to see if there's some adaptation from Uncles here, if they decide to go for something else. And, well,
My ult is
it
ready.
doesn't seem like it. They're going to fast hit A, and Senior gets the lurker that is Vibes. That's numbers advantage very early into the round. The nade, though, will force everybody back. The Satchel's a bit scuffed from Battle, but the rocket is good. We'll get Kitario, and he's our Jolteon, and he knows where he is, but 3 CVA will get 1 QS. We'll get Jolteon, so it's a 3v3 now. And the plan for Mound is good, so they really don't need to fight for the space. But they still choose to do so. Balnome holding here. He spots 3 CVA. Can he get the kill? Well, the spam is good, but Balnome is
Last
gooder.
player standing.
He gets 2 actually, and that is huge. We'll secure the 2v1 for his team.
find
What
you.
can Senior make happen?
Bring them
She
down.
has her ult. She has full util if she wants to work with it. Oh, that Prime
Last
gets
player
stuck in the
standing.
box. Oh my
Couldn't
goodness,
just be
I thought
friends,
she had
huh?
to transfer. Gardant
Right there.
will clutch the round in the end, 7-2. And I mean, if the attackers can get the last 2 out of the 3 rounds, this is pretty good. But if the defense manages to get 2 or 3 here, that would be gorgeous for them. And would leave this map very, very open for their attack side. We can see a usual 2-2-1 setup, but instead they won't be contesting for a main presence this time, just leaving the Senior there. And it looks like the read is correct. There are 3 players stacked towards that C side, and that's exactly where Uncles plan on hitting, apparently. That close vault and that crash will ensure that side is clear. It will be instantly broken though, so that's not much of a clear. It's 3 CVA, top of Batlome's head. Fues will get the refrag and dodge the breach hook. Kitario though gets Gordon, ensures man advantage, but not for long as Fues with the second of the round, almost the third, instantly off the close vault. He's running into him because he's got Vibes as a teammate. That's a gorgeous baiting play. And he knows where Jolteon is. He just has to ensure he makes
One
as
enemy
much time
remaining.
as possible. Fues will eventually die. And the spike was not even planted. Arcane Trader just decided to run all
Spike
the
planted.
way into A. And I don't know if that was the best of plays. Now he's gonna have to deal with a Fatal and the 2v1 retake. Senior and Jolteon, they should have this one in the bag unless Arcane Trader can make a miracle happen. He doesn't even have a dash, but he's got a beautiful lurk. He can isolate
enemy
one,
remaining.
and there it is. The kill is found. But Jolteon tap on the spike. He doesn't know. Arcane Trader is wrapping around. There's gonna be a duel, and Jolteon is gonna take it. Almost the clutch for Arcane Trader. But Jolteon prevails in the end. Oof, that was something. 30 HP, that has to be annoying. And the timeout will come in. From the side of Fallen Champions, they want to discuss how to best approach these last 2 rounds of defense. And that's precisely what they need to do. They need to at least win one of them to make sure they have a bit of leeway in case they lose the pistols. Once they get to those rifles in attack, we've seen how easy it is to chain rounds, especially if you get your opponent into a snowball economic cycle. On the side of Uncles, though, I'd be interested in knowing what they're talking about, because I would like to see some adaptation. This last few rounds, they've not been working out extremely well for them. this direct side hit strategy has worked for a lot of rounds, but Fallen Champions has finally managed to adapt, so now it's time for them to invent for something, to create something new. And I'd like to honestly see just a slow default, try to work off one pick, try to work off main on A and C, try to take root control and rubble control, and just capitalize maybe on an overextend from a defender. Let's see what they do here. Well, that's a 5.5 to tanks on 3 CVA, instantly taking Valorant's head off, and Kentario.
Spike down B.
The judge is so dangerous. Oh, vibes! My son, you cannot be doing that. Cheating is not allowed on FLV. You have to chill. He will pop the Cypher cam. He will pop a K-Tube. Actually missed it. That's unfortunate. Bit of Sheriff in hand. Let's see what he can do. He's got the spike. He won't die to Jolteon, but Gerdant will. Balnum will get the refrag. Actually, I said Balnum died. It was Arcane Trader. So forgive me for that one. The upgrade actually picked up, so it's a 3v2, yes, but it's not impossible if they can get this plan on A fast. They really need to start going because the rotation is now starting. The cage to cross into the tree zone
30 seconds
to
left.
get the upgrade. That's it. It's 2 Vandals now in the hands of Uncles. So this could be very, very doable if Battle manages to secure one pick. And well, the spike will be going down. I don't think there's any way for Fallen Champions to contest this.
10 seconds
Battle
left.
gets one.
One
That is
enemy
huge, but Jolteon gets 3 for him. Fortunate for that. Matliff. We'll get vibes. The only consolation is the Cypher popped their ult. So that's one less ult you have for next. 7-4, and this is already a pretty good defender side. For
Last
Fallen
round
Champions, if
in
they
the
can
half.
manage to secure this last round, that would be gorgeous. 7-5 in this map. Well, I'll sign it any day of the week. Let's see if in this last buy round Uncles can adapt, or if they will still try to bulldoze aside. Well, for now they're just sitting in spawn. And it seems like a 4-man hit into C. The Resonate will split them up a bit, and that one way is certainly very annoying to deal with. But Balnum has already crossed it. So that implies there's no danger. They have 4 ults from the side of the defense here to make a retake, both the breach and the fatal, so they just need to make sure those key ults don't die. And well, Senior gets 1, Arcane Trader gets 3 CVA, both race ults will be Rosas. And Arcane Trader gets Madlib, that's huge, that's a breach ult out of the count. They still have fades though. It's a 4v3 and all of a sudden it's a 4v1. Wes and Balloom each find skill of their own. Senior will get 1, will pop the ult though. This is doable. 2 players tagged and deafened. But I don't think she knows about Gardan's position. It's so very dangerous, and she needs to go. The timer is her worst foe right now. The spam is good. A shot next to Fuez. The spam from Fuez is better. Senior will pull, and 8-4 into halftime we go.
Sides.
Overall, not a bad half. I'd say this is pretty standard. If I have to take a side here, I'd have to take the side of the 4 rounds, if only because the attack is so favorable in this map. They can chain 4 or 5 rounds almost in a row, as we saw the attackers did on last half, and quickly bring this map back. But Let's see how it goes. It seems uncles really, really want to fight for the same main control as usual in pistols, and it will just be Jolteon. It will just be Jolteon to try to contest this. Yep, it looks like it will. Gecko Molly, though, to deny the Rubble space will not be entirely great, but will certainly do something. And this is more the kind of round that I would have liked to see from the side of Uncles, and that we're now seeing from Fallen Champions. Just a slow default, leave the spike on base, try to work those sites. So you've already got mount control, you can try to break the Cypher trips. Then re-clear Rubble, you've got a Prowler to do so, or a Recon if you want to invest it. And try to fight for that control. There it is. Gecko spotted.
There.
We would love to have a
Where
Molly.
are you?
The haunt is broken though, so that will mean no info utility for now. But Gordon, I don't think they know he is switched up. They hear the reload, now they do. They still suspect one player Rubble and 3 CVA. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map,
30 seconds
a
left.
beautiful pick. And Kentario finds another into QS, and all of a sudden it's a 5v3. Kentario in the lurk has found 2. Gordon and Link gets 3 CVA, but he's so weak, he manages to find
Spike
Jolteon
down
though.
B.
And it's a 3v2, but Gordon is so weak.
Last player
Vibes
standing.
manages
One
to
enemy
get one,
remaining.
and it's a
10
1v1
seconds
all of a
left.
sudden, but Kentario wins it out. Oh my, that round was scary for Fallen Champions, but they managed to convert it in the end. Oh, that's unfortunate. No spike plan for the extra 300 credits is pretty unfortunate indeed. But hey, they won it out in the end. I thought when Kentario gets 2 and 3 CVA gets 1 more, the round was over, but Gordant gets 2. And Vives gets 1 more, and all of a sudden it's 10 seconds left on the clock. And the pressure is all on Kentario to find the kill, but he does just that. Now for the anti-eco, I really like this. Just a simple C hit. You have the better guns. You don't need to overcomplicate yourself. You don't need to give them time to maybe work off a pick or 2 with those sheriffs. Just Vibes holding on to the side. He will be chased out, and Kentario gets 1. 3 CVA gets Vibes. Gordant very weakened. Balnome and Arcane Trader are working that C-mount already. And I don't think they know. Oh, there it is. 1 is spotted. 3 CVA takes care of Balnome, and Arcane Trader is spotted too. Gordant. This position unknown, but he's weak. What can he make happen? He's only got a classic. He's only got 35 HP. And well, he can't do a lot. A bit of consolation in the fact that they got rid of 2 shields, 3 actually. The round will be going over to Fallen Champions, and this is the crucial round for me that defines the map. Uncles really, really need to convert this round, make it a 6-9, because if they don't, if they fall, and they lose that bonus, we've seen what happens. The economic cycle starts being 1 buy, 1 save, 1 buy, 1 save until you find the win on that buy round. Or the save, of course, but usually you don't win those saves. And well, as for the plan for the bonus, it's pretty simple. They're just trying to hit B, trying to get side control, trying to plant down bombs, see if they can do some damage. And well, that's a lot of damage indeed! That's 2 found for 3 CVA through ass answers with 2 of their own. The Jolteon has gotten 1 more onto Battle, and it's a 3v2 all of a sudden. The bonus is looking winnable. Especially considering they have a Vandal and 2 Guardians. That's almost 3 tier 1 rifles.
Cover going
Then
out.
the Guardian on the hands of Kentario is such a dangerous tool, and all they have to do is be aware of this West lurk. And I think Kentario knows.
No peeking.
Can he get the frag?
player standing.
Well, yes, he can, and the Fade Prowler is absolutely gorgeous. To blind Vibes, who had gotten one of his own, and it's the bonus converted for Fallen Champions. Senior there. Beautiful utility to ensure Kentario could get that second kill. And you see, once they lose the bonus, there it is, it's the save round for Uncles. It's Sheriffs and the Stinger across the board for them, and well, I don't know if this is the right read, hitting A main against the save. You probably just want to default, considering there's a lot of utility to fight for this control, and it's just sort of a gamble stack. Recon will clear the close position. It does not clear Rubble entirely though, so maybe a player could have been waiting and talked. That position is clear now though. Nobody there. And well, there's two players stuck on side. It's Balnum and Gardant. They have each a sheriff of their own, but against Tier 1 rifles, it's pretty hard to make do. We've seen some crazy ecos before in FLV though, so don't count them out of this round yet. It's just certainly difficult, but 3 CVA already tacked up, 50 HP for him. And if they find the kill, that's a potential upgrade that could be found. And Jolteon will get the first one, 3 CVA gets the second one. And all that information will be given to them by position noted, but he can get Senior. Will be quickly refragged and Spike will be going down. A 3v2 now, 4v2, actually make it a 4v1. Gardant, that Stinger in hand, what can he make happen? He's got one, and he won't be able to take it. Madliv finds the kill, finds the win, an 8-2-8 across the board, and all of a sudden this 4-round lead that Uncle's had, it's vanished. This is a tight game, and honestly, the way things are going, it's looking like a Fallen Champions game unless Uncles can adapt, and there it is. That's the time I'm coming in. They need to find their footing in this round. They need to find the bye round win, because if not, the next round will be a save, and already getting Fallen Champions to double digits would be extremely dangerous. What will the adaptation be here, is my question. Can you maybe leave someone Rubble? Can you maybe leave someone to fight for that A main control aggressively with a one-way? That's the thing. You normally would love to have that Omen one-way, but the Cloth cannot provide that utility, and maybe that's what's been punishing them on A. Or maybe you try to make a play out of B, something to get a first quick pick. A man advantage early in the round that you can snowball with trades later into a round win. Let's see how they want to make this happen. Well, from the side of Fallen Champions, the strategy is pretty simple. It's going to be a 3-0-2 setup. Spike left on base. This is a default, and well, that's an operator noted. The Result will not find absolutely nothing. And that is pretty unfortunate indeed. It generates quite a bit of space for them though. Now the Race posted up Rubble. That's exactly what I was talking about. Fighting the aggressive angle. And Vives will have to fight this if he wants to get something. No, he won't. He will back down into C-Link. It will be Gardant actually facing the fire here and getting taken down. Vives. He's the one holding B. And I think what Fallen Champions want to do at this point is rotate back into C, and that's the operator shoot. If they will get Senior. But Jolteon will get Battle Gnome. That's a beautiful kill on the lurk, maintaining the man advantage. And now can they deny this operator, or can they rotate back into side? They still have a lot of time to go, and they're trying to work up A. And it's a huge read from them, because there's absolutely no one who
30 seconds left.
is already taking main. That Omen could have beautiful timing if he tries to push, but he won't. He'll just ult up. straight into the side. Straight into tree, and it's a quick flank from FUS. I don't know if they'll read this. But they honestly could. They know they have no flank watching utility as of right now. And Arcane Trader, oh, that's a beautiful first pick. Numbers now equalized, finding Madliv. And well, they certainly had the Clove now, making a lot of noise. Arcane Trader's gonna peek out. He's gonna find 3 CVA. Cantario with the refract. Can he get vibes though is the question.
Right here.
The flash is gorgeous.
One enemy remaining.
He knows they're off the map, and FUS gets the huge kill onto Jolteon.
Last player standing.
Oh, but now it gets dangerous!
My ult is
Now
ready.
it gets dangerous,
I'll
and
see you in a
there's no
minute.
time anymore!
Clutch.
And Kentario has managed to pull off the impossible here. He's bought enough time. FUS was not committed to the fight. He only had a classic, no bullets on that Vandal of his. He could not find the kill quick enough, and even though Kentario falls, Fallen Champions' bank is looking pretty solid. 3 players and over 4,000 credits. The other 2
Their fears
above that
betray them.
3,000
There.
mark. And on the other side, this is the desperation force buy
There.
from the side of Uncles. Just a Jettle, 2 Vandals, and a Sheriff. And well, the Jettle will manage to find absolutely
My ult is
nothing,
ready.
just a few tags here and there.
I'll find you.
Oh, that's beautiful timing. But he will get refragged in the end. He will take that Cypher though. Now the possibility for flank is right open, but 3 CVA gets on the side, takes down FUS. No ult will be popped. So that will be the man advantage. And this round is already looking grim, and especially considering that if they lose this, their economy is not looking too hot. Alnum on this flag has to make a miracle happen if they want to have a chance at staying in this game. They cannot let this go to double digits. And well, there's the first found, a beautiful shot. Does he clear the corner? No, Madlib pushes him out and Kentario gets Gordant. 10-8, double digits we go as Fallen Champions on a tear. It was 8-4 at the round, at the halftime. And now it's 10-8, 6 rounds in a row. 4 Fallen Champions, same thing that Uncles did on their attack side. However, Uncles lost their 7th round. Will it be the case here for Fallen Champions as the buy is certainly somewhat curious. The operator, but also a Bulldog and a Stinger for Gordant and Battle Gnome.
There.
Oh, there's the operator pick. Madliv will be going down. That's a man advantage early, and that's what you want to be seeing. That's what makes you win rounds, especially against such a strong team. Now they will pick up their bags and leave, realizing there's not much they can do, but Arcane Trader has the read. He will quickly rotate over to A, and he will probably try to find a peek from stairs. If they don't smoke him off, this could be extremely dangerous. Oh, never mind. He's just jiggling around.
Bomb buddy out.
Ring around the Rosie as Battle has the aggressive angle. The flash is absolutely beautiful. The nade will clear rubble, but they won't clear the upper position. And Battle falls both in the literal and metaphorical sense.
30 seconds left.
The operator shot will not find anyone through the Cypher cage, and they will break the door, go straight into B. This is a strat that we've seen a lot of VCT teams love doing. Just go straight into B and 3 CVA. Oh, that thing could have been beautiful. It will deny FUS from pushing a bit. And now FUS needs to swing out. There's the 3 kill, and oh my, this is awkward. 3 CVA finds the kill.
One enemy remaining.
No, but the rocket launcher takes just too long. And everybody else on his team falls. And indeed, the 7th round is the charm for the defenders on both halves, as Uncles managed to find their first defense round. Well, there's good news all around. The Raze wasted her ultimate, could not get it off. The Cypher got his. Yes, you did invest the Gecko ult, but you needed the round desperately, and well, Clovolt providing a bit of value there as Fuas ends up getting 3 on the round, and now it's an A main hit. And it's just Balnum here to greet them. The TP from Kentario will be good. Already rubble taking, and Balnum is trapped in this position. He could be needed. There it is. That's checked. And Balnum actually gets Kentario. That is huge from him. I did not expect him to get anything. So him getting 1 kill is absolutely gorgeous, but that enables the Cypher ultimate to come through. That will give them all the information they need. The seaside is wide open. And this is a fast rotation coming in, but Gerdant has the read. Is already rotating towards CT. Base nade into CT. Will be that denial. No push up, and Jolteon actually finds 2S in the lurk. Jolteon actually finds 5s too. That is huge from Jolteon. He's providing such a good value this game with those lurks. And this is why a good Cypher player is so dangerous. You never know where he might be. You never know where he might strike from. And he takes down 2 and gets away with his life. A 4v2 retake now. The Gardant and Arcane Trader, the high ranks need to make it happen if they want a chance in this map. They're really hoping for the equalizer here, but Jolteon, a gorgeous flank, gets 1 more. Will pick up the operator, will be watching the corner for Gardant, and there it is. 4 in the round for him. What a round from Jolteon. He's a gold player and he's playing like a Radiant right now. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. As fallen champions get to 11. And I mean, this is still a close game. This could potentially still go both sides, but right now it seems like the momentum is way too big for fallen champions. Unless Arcane Trader manages to find a free frag here, I don't think this is going any other way. And that close mount position is so
Party's
cheeky. And there it is. 3 CVA falls. Oh my goodness, Jolteon, you cannot hit those shots, man. You are ridiculous right now, son. The Gerdant does get Kentario. That smokes down. And the only consolation for them right now would be to take that C side. Vive's position will be noted, side free for the taking. That's exactly what they will do, and Jolteon is trying to get a fight, trying to equalize. The wingman's stun is good. And now Gerdant finds Jolteon. Senior though finds Balnum on the flank of West is so weak. If they can fight him here, this would be so gorgeous, and they will manage to claim that kill. However, Gardant already on the spike. He's gonna defuse it. He's gonna stick it. You cannot leave side for so long. Yes, you have to find the flank.
Is for amateurs. Let's
But you cannot forget that you lose the round if they defuse your spike. And the breach ult committed. I don't understand. What looked like a round win. 4 fallen champions has turned into a disaster. Not only do they lose, but they also invest the breach ult. And they have another 3 ults to play with, but ideally, you don't want to be spending them like that. Well, that's a bit of a spam indeed. The areas now from Fuez. And even then, it's an awkward dive for these guys, and can't live. Gets the first frag onto Gerdant. He is left 8 HP, yes. He gets out with his life. Balnum is trying to find the kill, and he will find 2. Huge ultimate from Balnum. That's exactly what they need, a hero when they needed him the most, and Arcane Trader will find Canario, and this looks like the 11-11. And all of a sudden, The result of this map is not so clear anymore. The momentum has been halted.
Cage triggered.
4-2 now. Can Senor and
I have retrieved
Jolteon
the
make
spike.
something happen? Jolteon has been shooting like an absolute mad lad these last few rounds. Can he get a pick or two? Can Senior find value from
30
that
seconds
operator?
left.
Can they make the impossible happen? Or will they just resign themselves to save? I think the second option is going to be what happens in the end. They just want to keep this rifle, they just want to keep this weapons, that operator in their hands. And well,
10 seconds left.
that's going to be it for the round. 11-11. Parity on the scoreboard, and now it's anybody's game. They need 2 rounds, 1 to guarantee overtime. And honestly, I have no idea who's gonna take it anymore because Fallen
Whatever
Champions
happens,
looked like they were
Saki,
primed for it.
don't panic.
But the defensive
is bad for
adjustments
your
are
aim.
just being too strong. And they're 1 round away from clinching overtime and 2 rounds away from closing out the map. The same, of course, could be said of Fallen Champions. And well, it looks like it's gonna be a 5-man hit. No beating around the bush here, but the read is absolutely perfect. From uncles, they will try to fight this as soon as possible. There's a lot of utility invested, but also a lot of space gained. Yes, it will be picked right back up. The close smoke will force them out of the way. And honestly, they're just backing away, but I would love to see them re-clear A main, because look at this. Uncles, once they've taken all of that space, they're starting to give it up. You can see Arcane Trader not anymore watching A. Gordon, not even, it's just Baldome posted up. It seems the read will favor them. 2 players already looking into that C side. It's Gordant and Vives. Can they hold the aggression? Can they hold the push? Well, let's see what happens. Already half of side thinking, and Vives. That's a beautiful tax, but Kentario, even more beautiful headshot. 5-4 now on the round, and the plant will go down. So this is a man advantage post plant for Fallen Champions. They should never be losing these. Not in a map like these.
Not ready yet.
Unless Baldome can find a huge kill, and he does just that, and it's all left up to Senor right now. This position is crucial. 3CD8 aim for her. He will fall. And Kentario manages to get a lot of pick at the Vuez, and Senor, the position is so good. Gerdant manages to find Kentario. Oh, me oh my, Senor. He spotted. Matlif saw that's not an angle you want to be taken. And Gerdant is ridiculous. But there is no time to defuse. Beautiful post plan right there from Poland Champions. The man advantage, making sure they got those trades. And Matlif pushed them in into that close smoke. Gerdant could see his elbow, and Senor just so smart to back away onto man to make sure Gerdant had to chase for the kill. And sadly, there was no wingman he could throw, nothing to stay on the defuse while he chased for the kill, so he had no time to get back on it. And now this could be the last round. It is indeed the last round for regulation time. Whatever happens, either the map will end or we will go into overtime, and it's a default once again. And I really like how this is looking.
Grenade!
Just having 3-man C. Cypher posted up be made. And Kentario just holding up that main control. Looking to retake it later with that Fate Seize, with that Fate Haunt. He will probably have to break the room, but there it is. So his position will be noted, but wow, look at this. Jolteon is already taking so much space up B main. He's already standing in front of that Cypher Trip, but I don't think he's gonna expect Gardant here. He's waiting for him with that judge. Such a dangerous weapon at this range. And oh, Jolteon. Son, you could be in danger. Okay, he breaks the cypher driven attacks right down. That Mosh will tell him exactly what he needs to know. There's a Gecko here. Somewhere from the close right, if he saw him fall. And 3 CVA, what a shot! And now, man advantage left early in the round, and the Faith ult will confirm nobody on side. There's just one in heaven, that's Arcane Trader. What can he make happen? Well, 3 CVA is chasing him with the ult.
Spike planted.
The race rocket will find the tag on the vibes, but not much damage at all. Kentario now. Where is he ulting? He's ulting onto flank, but Vibes is just so aware, and he will find a kill, and he could pop the ult. But he understands he needs to go one to site. He needs to find a fast retake. They cannot allow... Okay, there it is. There's the ult found, and it's 4v4.
I know
3 CVA
exactly.
actually managed one. The map lift will fall as well. West 2 on the round. Jolteon,
One
beautiful
enemy
frags.
remaining.
But Gerdon takes down Senior, and this should be the round unless Jolteon can make a miracle. There's no time for him to go kill the diffuser. 12 to 12 into OT we go, and that was sadly
Switching
a bit of a
sides.
throw from Fallen
Overtime.
Champions. They just needed to play those passive positions, to play those passive angles, let Uncles push into them. They got just a bit too greedy, and they were punished for it. 12 to 12 now. Overtime is on the cards, and let's see how these teams want to make this happen. Now, Uncles straight back onto the attack. Will they manage to clinch this round? Because it's looking like whoever wins their attack is in a very, very prime spot. Sorry, whoever loses their attack, whoever wins their defense, is in a very, very prime spot to win out the map.
Somebody's there. I got you, I got you.
Well, Vibes here just taking up a close posted up position, and B main. Meanwhile, the rest of his team is just lurking up A main. Taking all of the space. It's a fast hit. This tree is gonna be taken, and it's just Jolteon to meet them. Can he find one? Yes, he can. Can he find one more? That is the question. No, he cannot. Gardan says nothing else for you, son. But Kentario, beautiful lurk. Gets one. Arcane Trader gets Senior, though. It's a 3v3. And Kentario is very, very weak. Let's see how
Spike planted.
Fallen Champions want to play this out. Honestly, if Kentario can find one more here, that's gonna be so huge. This team will be broken. They will give them the information that somebody's there. West will swing out, and he will find one kill with 3 CVA, and Kentario each find one more. Now it's all left up to West. 3 CVA finds it. And as soon as I say that the defense is huge, well, the defense win is found. And with a bit of time to spare, oops, there it is. The little funsy team kill with
Switching
the Raze
sides.
Rocket. We love
Match
having
point.
a bit of fun here. Buffing down the stats. Bit of team chat banner coming through. But a match point and into the attack for Fallen Champions. You could not have asked for a better opportunity to redeem yourself. After losing that last round of regular time, that 12 to 11 where you got the first pick and it seemed like everything was going well, they need to jump pick this. There's an operator, they need to jump pick this, but they won't. Arcane Trader gets the early man advantage, and this is looking like a defense round win until Kentario and Jolteon find each of their own. And all of a sudden, numbers back in their favor. And honestly, at this point, if there's an operator C, why don't you just go ace on? This gun is so dangerous in the hands of Arcane Trader, and I don't think they know. If they swing out, they're gonna get met with an untimely demise. And there it is, this operator is getting so much value. Kentario needs to be the one to deny it. Well, the Fate Prowler will. The quick scope from the operator, not finally the connection. And Jolteon on the flank. One more kill into Fuez. What in the flip has this man been doing? His flags always getting value, always securing a kill. He's been shooting today. He's 23 and 18 as a Cypher, as a gold. And now it's Vandals, but there's no shield for a Crane Trader. But he will get one, and Jolteon gets one more, it's 5. Could be on the card, Scene War. Can she get the kill? Can she make it happen? No, she cannot. That's the ace for a Crane Trader. He will save this for Uncles. Oh my goodness, it had to be the solo carry for the Jet. And oh me, oh my, that round was once again looking primed and perfect for Fallen Champions to convert, but they couldn't close it out. And you know what the saying goes, if you can't score a goal, eventually you'll get scored on your own. And well, let's just hope this is not the case for Fallen Champions and they will manage to close this out, but certainly Uncles seeking to make a revenge for themselves. Off the back of that Arcane Trader ace, that's a lot of momentum to carry into this round. If you're the Jet, a lot of confidence. Pretty sure their comms right now is, oh, I'm shitting on this, kids. The funny Roomba interaction will be happening. And Maldo manages to find a kill through the one-way. That is one of the biggest unlucky shots if I've ever seen one. 4-3 CVA, he will just take the shot to the head and he'll be written off this round. No Sage, so no rest. 5v4. As they try to hit C, that's only Cantario here. The smoke will probably come through eventually. No, that's a paranoia he's holding. He's just holding that flash, trying to get a good timing, and there it is. That will deny the attack. But he will get spammed through. That's a lot of damage onto him. The smoke will come. And the kaboom. Deny the plant, deny the offense. But it's a straight rotation into B, and well, it's all onto Madlif here. Oh, and Senior actually beautiful CS and will find a Crane Trader, but Bives will find Senior on his own. And well, he had the man advantage. It was stabilized for a moment, but
Cover going out.
Uncles quickly find it back, and well, oh, a bit of a whiff there. But Madlif eventually gets the kill. 3v3 now, but Cantario and Madlif are so weak. They need to find those quick headshots. They need to not give Uncles a time to reshoot. A time to make their HP prevail. Gardant is looking to deny this. But Jolteon, the guy is shooting right now. Fives! Oh my goodness, he gets all 3. 4 on the round. They lined up for him and the spam was good, and there's the attack. Can Fallen Champions prevail this time on attack? Or will they eventually lose out this map after in a heartbreaking fashion? After what looked like the biggest comeback. After what looked like a certain 12-11 win. After what looked like a certain 13-12 win. All of a sudden it's 14-13 advantage to Uncles and the operator once again standing on C, and oh, that's a tag onto 3 CVA. 30 HP left for him, the leg shot. Not managing to find the kill, but leaving him one shot for anybody else to confirm it. Maybe even himself. The trip on B is broken. Jolteon throwing some presents, and the Gecko Molly will deny him. That's the camera broken though, that's a lot of cyber utility that has already gone down. And now, you look at how Fallen Champions want to make their way towards A, and it's a fight, and it's battle with 1. 3CV with the refragment, Gardant gets the pick up to Jolteon, and all of a sudden it's 4v3, this is looking winnable. For Uncle says, Arcane Trading Farms Madlif. Senor with the refrag at 3v2. The 3 CVA is so weak. And this is looking like a heartbreak. They start going all the way back, but Fues, he has the read, and if he can get 1, this is absolutely enough.
30 seconds left.
Can he though, is the question, or will he fall?
Last player
He's gonna
standing.
swing out, and he's gonna get 3 CVA, and that's enough. He even gets out with his life. And now it's a 3v1 for Senior to keep them alive, to keep them in this overtime. It's 14 seconds, the spike needs to go down. And there's
10
the plant
seconds left.
started, but this will give them so much time to creep onto side, and she cancels it. Oh no, Senior, you've lost it on time,
My ult
son.
is ready. Team Ace.
And that's a
Defenders
heartbreaking
win.
defeat for Fallen Champions. GG is called 15-13. Uncles take it eventually. Their strong start. And it looked like a comeback from Fallen Champions, but they won't be deterred. They prevail in the end. And well, that was one hell of a game if I've ever seen one. 15-13 overtime. Almost getting to that FLV limit, which would have been 15-15. And well, that's gonna be the game for now. There will be a stream later, there will be a game happening in about a few moments. I have a match scheduled, so hopefully I will be seeing you then. At what will be an hour from now. But for now, this is FLV out. I hope you've enjoyed the game and I hope you have a good night if you don't catch us in this later stream. See you all.